Hey, and just a quick reminder that the audio-only versions of these Vital MX interviews are available on the Vital MX podcast page. Search for it anywhere you get your pods and let your friends know about it. Alex Ray, what's up, dude?
Not much, man. Just fighting this jet lag.
Let's talk about this weekend. Look, you went over there. You've said this. You got to make some money, right? I think maybe a lot of people think, hey, you're a professional racer. You probably make enough to live all year, but that's not the case. You got to make these races. You got to find ways to make money in the off season. So you went to Europe, you went to Australia, you went to Paris. Neither one of them really went how you wanted, but you made a few bucks.
Yeah. No, neither one of them really did. The first one there got knocked out 5 seconds into the first main, and then this one at Paris. First day went super rough, with my chain breaking in the whoops, crashing in the whoops. My knee swelled up, Charlie horse or frogged my legs. Just crashing, just dumb stuff
Over the triple.
But second night went a lot better, no crashes, but was definitely off the pace, definitely rusty. But I just wanted to do the laps. I just wanted to ride and have fun. It was still a great experience. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun to say the least. I tried, pushing a little bit, and then I kind of getting sketchy. But we went in with a little bit of a softer setting with my suspension, thinking it was going to be a hybrid track, not super peaky, but we were wrong. Went all the way in on the clickers and made the best of it.
Yeah, the one moment where you almost looped out in the whoops, I was like, oh, like it was just a rough night. You were coming off the track, just like you said, trying to survive. Can you take anything away from this weekend that you can be positive on? Obviously you said your wrist never really bothers you. That's a positive.
Yeah, that's pretty much like the only positive, right? Like you guys, like you mentioned, my wrist, it's been tough, between both my wrists. I've had 10 surgeries here in the past couple of years, just, like 7 just on one of them, my bad one. And, it's been a lot to come back from. But yeah, I was stoked. Melbourne, it was a bit sore, I think, afterwards, but this race, I had no issues with it. And yeah, I was stoked on that. That was pretty much my only takeaway. Like I said, I was a little bit sketched out with my suspension being soft. I didn't really want to push too hard. I was off the pace, but hey, we did the laps. I was a little bit skittish in the whoops, just with my chain break in and stuff. So I just stuck with the jump line, even though I crashed with the jump line that one time. But yeah, it was definitely a tough weekend, tough mentally, just not being where I wanted to be.
Sure.
But all in all, I'm in one piece still. My knees swelled up like a bowling ball still. I could barely get up the stairs, but yeah, like you said, I was in a lot of pain, but just taking away that, hey, my wrist it's getting there. So I'm stoked on that.
So we were talking about before the show and everything about you coming on, and I was talking to Jamie about you being over there, and I'm like, maybe sometimes A-Ray just needs to back it down a little bit and finish, and he made a comment where maybe backing it down for you and your style is actually worse, because then you have weekends like this where, you know what I mean, like that.
Yeah, no, sometimes, backing it down and riding the way I did, it's just it's so mentally shitty. The amount of the mental side of racing and backing it down and being off the pace, it almost hurts me worse than going out there and wadding my shit up, giving it 100%. Because at least if I'm wadding my shit up, getting sketchy, I know that I've given it 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, hey, Ray, I kind of just wanted to get your overall, opinion about the whole Supercross and Euro, whether it was the World Supercross or the races you did here, or even the ones you did in Australia. Just talk about some of the things that you thought of, the fans, the tracks, or whatever.
So Melbourne, it was great. The atmosphere was awesome. The whole World Supercross thing, I didn't know what to think coming in. I'd never done one of those, or I hadn't done the first one. So Yeah, I mean, it was a new team, whole different atmosphere, but I liked it. It was these races that are overseas, they're very low pressure. Like you go there, you have fun, you get to experience things outside of racing. If you show up a little bit early, you can go and adventure, you see stuff that you've never seen before. You're traveling the world riding your motorcycle, right? Like, it's something that you have to like sit back and realize, even though like the racing may be shitty, the outcome or the result might not be what you want, or you might be struggling on race day, but at the same time, like, you're in a different country somewhere that you've never been before. You get to experience, the cities, the different people, the languages, the different foods, if you're okay, if your stomach can handle it, or, just like the whole different vibe of racing a motorcycle in a different country.
So what you're saying is when you go to these other countries, sometimes it's kind of important just to see what's there and go see things you may never get to see again.
Yeah. I mean, I was young and able to ride a motorcycle in different countries,
Because your boy over here didn't do that. He spent the whole time just hanging out with people he would hang out here with instead of going to see the Eiffel Tower or any of that stuff.
I was working, TJ.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Nuts.
With his job, I mean, he's probably going to be able to go back there, numerous times, for years to come now. So
he's probably going to get fired.
So that's something that's good for him. Me, I'm on my back end of riding a dirt bike, so who knows if I'll ever get that opportunity. I mean, yeah, I could go to Paris, but not to race a motorcycle. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So yeah, it was an awesome experience. I had my fiance there as well. She had been to Paris before, so she kind of, was like a little bit of my tour guide, right? So like we experienced all kinds of different foods. We went to some cool places,
wine,
seen a lot of cool things. So I really just took it all in outside of
That's
just
awesome.
being there riding a motorcycle.
How is my girl Sam?
She's good. She's back home, just back to work, just like all of us.
I don't know how you pulled that, dude.
I don't either. That's why I locked it down.
You're gonna let him get away with saying his girl, A-Ray?
Yeah, I mean,
dude, we all know Darkside creeps on everybody's
who the real
chicks.
daddy is.
Dude, Darkside is got a history of not doing anything inappropriate, but just kind of being on the verge of creepy with dudes' chicks. I'm just saying.
Hey, yeah, it's all good. I haven't experienced. I've been single for so long. I haven't experienced it yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I don't have a chance with Sam, so don't worry. A-Ray's not worried.
It's not going to stop you from creeping, though.
Wait till your chick says, "Well, I was talking to Darkside the other day," and you're going to be like, "Wait, what?"
You should read her DMs. She's got like old dudes in there always trying to be like her freaking sugar daddies all the time. Like, hey, like I'll pay you a salary to fucking hang out with me and shit. Like, it's crazy.
She was trying to She was trying to like put me in contact with her best friend. So we'll see how that goes. Sam was trying to take care of me, but yeah. So all right, 2023 Supercross right around the corner. You're no longer with SGB. Do you have a plan?
Yeah, I do.
Can you talk about it?
I got a new agent, Don Maeda from Swap Moto Live. We're putting together something. Obviously, going to be enjoying the ride with O'Neill. So that's going to be good. I'm going to have like some of my same like sponsors, that I've had for quite a few years now. Like O'Neill, HJC. I'm going to be on Blue Crew. Just got that whole deal sorted. I think like a little bit of it today. So that was exciting. I'm still going to be on Maxis. We got some guys like Pro Taper on board, W Wheels. Just a lot of great people, right? I mean, Don, he's helped me out, over the years, and we're putting a cool program together. I'm trying to figure out how to get my bike to the East Coast for races right now. But other than that, West Coast, I'll be out of my van. Who knows? I might get it wrapped. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's coming together pretty good.
Blue Crew, man. I'm sure your boy Steve is super stoked on that.
Oh, I know. I'm excited. I shot him a text today. I'm like, dude, I'm bleeding blue. I'm so ready to get that new 23. It's freaking. Oh man, I'm stoked.
That just means you have to perform now. You have no excuses.
I know, right? Zero excuses. I'm going to be on one of the best bikes out there. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's going to be good.
You know, I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit of if you getting to ride for. Unfortunately, it was a brief experience, but you got to ride for the HEP Suzuki team, and I kind of wanted to know what you liked about that team and what you think they got going on, and like what your perspective is on where you think they're going to be in the next couple of seasons.
Yeah, so I mean, I rode for Dustin and that HEP team back in 2019 for a full year. Well, not outdoors, but Supercross only. It was my best overall Supercross result. I was 19th in points after Supercross, and the team has grown and gotten way better since then. The platform they have with that Suzuki, I mean, yeah, it's a Suzuki. It's got a freaking kickstart on it. Everybody knows it. Nobody, it's not that big of a deal. That bike is still one of the best cornering motorcycles you'll ever have and you'll ever ride. They have pretty much perfected that Suzuki almost, it seems like, with their engine package, their electronics that they have on the bike, their suspension technology that they have with Showa, their suspension techs. That bike is an amazing motorcycle.
Yep.
And that bike can win races.
They better have perfected it by now. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying that, like,
yeah, I know.
that bike could win races. With
Sure.
Dustin and Aaron, like everyone over there, they work their butts off. They have good backing. They surrounded themselves with amazing people to work with them on a Suzuki. And that bike is great.
We still gonna get the Cade and A-Ray battles, like updates and stuff like that through Supercross.
Oh yeah, of course. We're hopefully we'll have those battles. Cade, he hasn't really missed many races due to injury.
Yeah.
So I think he's got a little bit better base than I do. But hopefully, like, I can find my legs a couple races in on the and Supercross and really get there. I don't have too many expectations for the first couple rounds. Just I want to start slow and finish strong. That's been kind of like something that I've struggled with in the past. Like I start off a little too hot, and then I don't end as strong as I want to. So I wanna build this next year and really do good. Hopefully, I kick his ass.
There you go.
We had a listener question. Sport and Wood wants to know if you're going to be able to compete with Chiz now that y'all are on the same bike.
Nobody can compete with Chiz.
I hope so. I mean, shit, I hope so. I mean, the Chiz he's Kyle Chisholm. I mean, he's a lot of people forget that. I mean, yeah, he's old, but he was a factory rider like almost the first 10 years of his freaking pro career. I mean, he's been one of the guys. I mean, he's national number 11.
Yep.
I mean, that's his career number. So you don't just get a career number just by being, just an average racer. So he's an amazing human being on and off the bike, and I just hope that I can be somewhere close to him this year.
Well, anyway, let's get it done, man. Let's get you healed up. We want to get a healthy season. I want to see you at every race. And just consistency, man. That's what it takes. And it's not easy, right? You could say that all day long, but actually performing it and being consistent is not always the easiest thing, but that's what we need out of you.
Yeah, I want to make it count. I want to show up to every race. I want to get all this racing out of my system because this is looking to be the farewell tour.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, don't say that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Man, we're getting older.
But
we're getting older.
We gotta say that. But if you had
we got to figure out what we're doing after racing.
If you had a good season this year and you met all your goals, all racers are the same. You're not going to be like, you're going to be like, I can do that again and maybe get better.
I don't know. I don't know.
A-Ray, he talked a little bit this week, and he's looking at the future. He's got to figure. He knows he has to figure his future out, and every racer comes to that point. And I think it sounds like you've accepted that a little bit, that it's coming, and you got to be mature and figure that out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it always comes to a point you can't do this shit forever. You know? Yeah. It's to the point. I feel like it's to the point now to where like I've used my body up.
Mm-hmm.
And then some.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's getting there.
Yeah, and you can't live with Kenny Taco Bell forever. It's time to grow up.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, A-Ray. Hey, man, thanks for jumping on here. I know you're wore out. I'm ready to go to bed. I feel like I'm dying right now. So, yeah, it's good talking to you. It was really good hanging out with you this weekend and kind of helped me out with the food menu and getting to spend some time with your chick. She's really cool, and I am legitimately very, very happy for you.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it might not be winning on the track, but we're winning off the track.
That's it.
That's all that matters.
Good for you, man. A-Ray, I love you, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right.
I'll let you.
See ya.
See ya.